This video is brought to you by my new album entitled Dougal's Treats. It's full of hummable melodies, bluesy riffs and the occasional bit of virtuoso flashy stuff as well. If you enjoy bluesy rock guitar with memorable tunes and solos that wail like a banshee, then check out the links in the description. The premium version includes all of the tabs for each tune, videos and jam tracks as well. Thanks for listening. Now on with the show. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. My pal David has been visiting again in recent weeks. What has he loaned me? Crazy Tube Circuits Unobtainium pedal, Fender Squire 40th anniversary Telecaster, a De-Armond Guild or Guild De-Armond Bluesbird, like basically a De-Armond branded Les Paul copy. And when he came to pick that up, he says, "I've got to show you this." And here it is. Oh, it's striking, isn't it? An Epiphone Muse SG or SG Muse. Yeah, I mean, it's the paint job, isn't it? Kind of a metallic, purpley kind of pink. It's he does like a shiny guitar, does David. So this is just a quick little first impressions run through. When he left it here, the action was, well, it was on the ambitious side, shall we say, you know, as in too high. So I sorted that out. It basically, the truss rod was fine, and it was just the action set too high down here. That always makes me a little bit suspicious. Like, is the action set really high because there are issues with the frets? And that's one way of disguising it. But no, it's now got, let me get my action ruler, a really comfortable action at the 12th fret of 1.5 millimeters. That's right in the Goldilocks zone for me. And well, I've not played it much, but so far there are no dead spots or fret buzzes or bends choking off or anything like that that's revealed itself to me. So who knows? It was set high because it was set high, and now it isn't, and now it's much more comfortable to play. Yeah, we'll kind of park the discussion about the rather lurid paint job. I think you all know where I stand on blingy Liberace looking guitars, but you know, it is what it is. You either like it or you don't. What I do like about this, I'm going to hit some tones in a moment, rather. Excuse me, hiccups. What you can do with the controls. You know, usual kind of layout, neck volume, bridge volume, neck tone and bridge tone. I think that's the right way around, isn't it? And as you can tell there's push-pulls on them. So what's going on here? Well, the two volume controls, you've got single coil switching, coil tap, as we used to call it, and then everybody now kind of tells you off when you say coil tap and tells you it's a coil split. But ironically, I've got DiMarzio catalogues from the 80s where Larry DiMarzio is referring to chopping a humbucker in half to get a single coil sound as a coil tap. So that's what we've got on the volume controls. We've got no push-pull on this bridge tone control, but on the neck tone control, it gives us that Peter Green out of phase sound in the middle position. So a lot of switching options that are, you know, easy enough to access. It often induces option anxiety in me if I've got too many things to fiddle with on a guitar. But you know, this, I've had a little bit of a play around, as you'll see in a moment. It's all pretty accessible and makes sense once you know where everything is. The neck, we'll do it on the subject of the neck profile and everything. You know, I'm going to do a full workup on this guitar on Sunday where you'll hear it in a mix and we'll get some weights and measures and everything. But the neck is as comfortable as you would expect the neck to be on a guitar that's like a mass market instrument, you know. no company like Epiphone that's building guitars that are not in that kind of upper echelon exclusive boutique bracket. No company that's in the sort of, as I say, mass market category are going to build necks that people are going to feel divisive about, or they're going to feel kind of either in one camp or the other. It's a comfortable neck. Gloss finish, I prefer satin, but you know, show me any kind of paint job that's like that's got a satin finish. I think it just goes with the territory. The one question people always ask about SGs is, does it suffer from neck dive? Well, yes, it does, but you kind of price that in when you're looking at an SG. If you get an SG, and I've had a couple that don't suffer from that neck dive, neck heavy kind of malady, then you treat that as a bonus. You know when you're getting an SG that's what you're likely to be letting yourself in for. So let's have a listen to some tones. What I'm going to do here is my usual thing of seeing if it'll clean up nicely from the guitar's volume control, because that's an important consideration on any guitar for me. If it doesn't, then that's pretty much game over, really. I like the volume controls to actually do something rather than just being there for decoration. And we'll have a listen to the single coil switching and the outer phase and everything, so you can get a bit of an overview of what kind of tones this guitar will produce. Here it is. So as you can hear, enough tones there to keep most people happy, and as you can hear, it does kind of clean up quite nicely from the guitar's volume control. You know, as I say, an important consideration for me. In terms of the construction, I'm assuming it's mahogany, and this fretboard looks suspiciously like Indian laurel, probably because it is. It's a nice guitar to play. Neck dive, well, I'm sat here playing most of the time, and in this sort of position, neck dive isn't an issue. As you can see, it's sitting there quite nicely balanced, and I'm not conscious of it. It's a nice light guitar. We'll talk about the specific weights, pickup readings, neck profile, and all that sort of stuff in Sunday's video. I'm not going to say it's an attractive guitar, because my opinions on this kind of, shall we say, footballers' wives kind of paint job, but it is what it is. It will appeal to some people. I'm not going to mark the guitar down because the paint job isn't to my preference. It is very, very, very well done in terms of fit and finish. This is absolutely flawless. It just happens to be flawless in a style that doesn't appeal to me aesthetically, but your mileage may vary. A fun guitar to play, versatile sounds, and a nice low action now that it's been fettled. And there's a lot to like, really, isn't there? Neck dive, well, as I say, just if you're getting an SG, then you are either okay with that, or you have some kind of solution for a big, wide, grippy leather strap to kind of rest over your shoulders, often the preferred method of choice. So yeah, that's just my quick little first impressions look at the Epiphone SG Muse. An attractive looking beast until you do that, and then even some people will find beauty. It's in the eye of the beholder, isn't it? And with that, I'm going to wrap it up there for today. As I say, quick first look at the Epiphone SG Muse. Make of it what you will. Hope you've enjoyed this quick little once over of this guitar, and if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so, and why not drop me a like as well while you're at it. And of course, don't forget the live stream every Friday 5 PM UK time, where we drink beer and talk about music and guitars and stuff. Basically, it's a great way to kick off the weekend, and I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.